Hello, everybody, and anybody who's actually watching this. Today, we are doing just other character trials, and yeah, we're just doing the character trials just to get the jades and get, you know,
Time to get vigilant.
just materials in general, since those are really good in early game. Um, Besides that, right now I was trying to write down some things, some talking points to make this a little bit easier for myself. And I found a pen and I was trying to write that. I was trying to write with that, and the pen wasn't working, so I was just like scribbling to see if I could make more ink come out. When I did that, it unlocked the really weird memory, I guess. Um, would you ever have like ballpoint pens or like any like metal point pen, and you would just like scribble really really hard and really really fast on like a piece of paper, and just like with the friction, the tip would get really hot, and then you would touch it? Um, I feel like that's probably a sign for something not good in my brain, but I wasn't the only one, so I'll justify it with that. But yeah, there was always like it was like a weird trend, I guess. Like yeah, it was just like a weird trend where you would have a pen and just like get it, like you would literally like just start like writing so hard on the piece of paper that most of the time it would like rip through it because there's so much ink like in one area, and you're just like causing so much friction in that one area. But yeah, you would just do that until the point where like the tip of the pen was just like extremely hot, and then you would like just touch it and see if it how like hot you could get it. And I just remember that was such a like weird, like I don't even know when it was, like if it was in elementary school or like intermediate or middle school. Like I don't remember, because I know I was in high school. I'm pretty sure we were too old for that, like too old for that sort of thing, for those simple things. um but yeah, I don't remember, and it was just very weird because
Take the express and leave. I'll stay. But let's go.
it was just a weird thing. Well, it was just a weird thing in general, but it was especially weird because teachers would see you doing that, and they wouldn't do anything about it.
We lost communications.
Like they would just like see like kids just like scribbling really hard on a piece of paper, and they wouldn't really think twice, because
The
who
space station is Herta's creation.
like what child's mind is like, yes, I must burn myself with this like piece of metal.
But we can't just run away like this.
So that was a weird memory that got unlocked to just trying to write down some random things.
Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take her with us.
She's that important?
She's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear... Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
If you watch part 1, it's pretty noticeable that that we are not where we left off in the first fight, and I have a explanation, which might not be a good explanation, but it's a explanation, so you know it's fine. But basically, I did record it. I recorded it, played through it, and I just got I just got shy. I just ended up getting really shy and not liking it, so I was like, I'm not gonna post this, and I'll just explain it. It's not like anybody's watching, so it's not. There's no huge, you know. There's nothing can really happen. But yeah, so I was just like, whatever. I really hated it. I was it was just embarrassing. So I didn't want to post that because, you know, I just no. But yeah, so I was like, whatever. It's really not that important.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
But some fun things are going on. I need to think, but I can't. But some fun things that are going on right now, which Firefly is coming out really soon, like in 2-3 days. And her trailer came out, and it was incredible. Just it was just absolutely like breathtaking. The music, just I'm really excited for her. And my main account, I've been saving Jades for a while, so I am hoping I could get her. I do want to get her. I want to get her E2, but I'm not sure if that's possible. And second of all, there's like every time a new character comes out, there's like a lot of talk about their best characters, like to pair them with, and just like if you don't have this certain character, like they're not gonna really perform that good. And with Firefly, it's Runmei, and I don't have her. I don't have her, and I don't really want her. I know she's really good, and I know she's like literally a support that you could put anywhere, like in any team. But I'm not. I don't know. I like her. I like her character. I like her design. But I don't really want her. I don't think I really have any spots on my team for her besides Firefly. But I kind of want to see, like, I want to get her first, and then, decide whether I want to pull for her or if I want to pull for Firefly's Eidolons, or if, just stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm still kind of deciding whether I want to pull for her, pull for the Runmei, because for Firefly I definitely am. I've been saving for a really long time. I think I started saving the moment they announced her, like with their drip marketing. So I've been really excited for her, and I'm really excited for her. I'm really excited for her. So I've been saving lots of Jades. And with every update, there's always like a lot more Jades you could also get. There's also a lot of Jades you could get with new updates, so that's really exciting too. And we're getting to a cutscene, so
To be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
just to kind of finish this up, yeah, really excited. I want to get her, see how she performs with just Asta instead of Runmei. and then I'll decide from there if I want to go for her Eidolons, her LC, or for Run May. I'm telling you, I know she's a really good support, but I don't wanna. I really want Firefly's Eidolons, and but yeah, I really want her, but I also really want like her best team, which includes Runway. So I'll decide after I get Firefly, cause I could get her, but like I could get her like after losing the 50-50.
Wait, March!
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone!
It's crazy the experience that Hoyoverse got with video games after like Honkai Impact Third, Genshin Impact, and how they really do like Honkai Star Rail really showed that it was,
The truth of life and death.
I don't know.
Sexuality is but a vision.
Honkai Star Rail really just like out of like from the very beginning it really showed that it was like
Perhaps you still don't understand.
I'm embarrassing myself
Try to
again.
control the heavens?
Like just from the very beginning it showed that they had like grown a lot from like their other video games and what they wanted to have, you know.
Let's make it quick.
Their cutscenes are really good.
Time for an overhaul.
Genshin Impact's cutscenes were never bad, but I feel like they really weren't as good as Honkai's like first like starting off
Let's go.
as their cutscenes. Okay. I'm starting to ramble like unnecessarily. Just like try my best to just say something. Anyways, but yeah, Honkai Impact. I mean,
No interesting conflict.
sorry. Honkai Star Rail, very good game, very good graphics, very good animations, cutscenes, incredible. Back to Firefly. But yeah, her trailer was incredible. And besides that, besides just her trailer, just the music at the end of it was just incredible. But besides that,
Fighting is
I'm trying to think of my talking points. I couldn't write them down because I got distracted with the pen story. But
life and death. Revealed in an sexuality is but a vision.
come on, thing.
Running into me!
Man,
For an overhaul.
I can't remember my talking points. Okay, I remembered. But yeah, the music throughout the entire like trailer was just really good. It was, it's fucking Hoyoverse music. Like it would be, I think, stranger if it wasn't good. Then compare that, it is good. But yeah, it was incredible. The music was incredible. The storytelling was also really great because it's sad. It's incredibly sad. And it really messes you up because just I don't know. They weirdly like got really dark with her trailer, which is something like I feel recently a lot of horror versus like trailers and things like that, even from Genshin, like they've gotten a lot darker, but kind of more in the subtle way, kind of like how in the Nave's trailer with her adopted daughter, that she has blood splatter on her face, and there's like very graphic like sounds throughout her trailer. Like all those are very subtle things. I guess you don't really ever see that sort of
What happened?
What's the end of your story?
Who is that?
Mr. Yang, is she?
You're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
but see what I mean? Like their animation is just like it really stepped up from Mondstadt and Genshin. Cause don't
Is
get me
this
wrong, like
the space station?
their cutscenes were not bad. They were still really incredible for the sort of game that
It's good that you made it
Genshin
through
was
in
at
one
the
piece.
time, which was a free
You can
game
rest easy
before
now that the
people
threat from the
started
Legion
like
has
kind
been
of
neutralized.
spending like large amounts of money on the game. So it was just like even back then it was really like Mondstadt's like cutscenes were really incredible. For where the game was at, it was free. It was popular, but I'm pretty sure at the time it was still not like at its peak. So it just
Well, this invasion
you know
seems
it,
to
it
be
was just really
moving
good.
forward
But
with random
even
provocation.
Star
As soon
Rail's
as
like
the Doomsday
cutscenes, like
Beast
it's
falls,
just something
the
else.
Legion
Like
retreat.
they're so good. Uh
I
huh.
guess I'll leave you to rest up a bit for the time
But
being.
anyways,
By the way, go see Himiko when you have the time. She said she had something to discuss with you.
um, but anyways, uh, I forgot again. I forgot again what I wanted to say. I keep getting distracted. Eidolons. But yeah, Firefly coming out. Okay, I remember
Joyce isn't as
talking about
elusive
her
as it may appear.
her trailer. I'm sorry. I keep babbling on, but I also forget what I'm talking about. It's not good. It's I need to decide on that lane. Either I'm gonna forget what I'm saying,
You're
or I'm
awake.
not gonna
I
shut
had
up. I need
Marley and
to
Dad waiting
decide.
by the express to keep an eye on things. It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
I've only been gone, what, a few months? And the space station is already in this state?
Welcome back, Herta. This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention? All right, laugh it up. That old Xandar came up with a name. You think I like it? So, this little
I like
twerp has a
Herta.
Stellaron now?
I don't know. I find her funny.
I'll have to take a good look. Truly amazing. I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the blue from disaster. Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they do it?
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in her body.
You're right. This little one's body truly is strange.
We were gonna explode, and she says that we were stable. I weirdly enough, that's very very relatable. About to explode, but still saying yes. I'm stable.
You can leave. I'm discussing science with what's her face? Himiko? Science exists in objectivity. There's nothing to be secretive about. But as far as you're concerned, I think it would be better for you to listen in. After all, I have a lot of plans ahead involving you. Speaking of which, Himiko, can I bring her in for some research?
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask her yourself.
This little twerp's pretty financially motivated. Oh, I like it.
All right, give the poor child a break, Herta.
I'm very interested now. So there's almost nothing I won't accommodate. A Stellaron in your body? How interesting is that? Be grateful that I'm offering to help you out. This is a service even the IPC can't buy.
It's
You understand
it's
now?
weird seeing
Herta wants you to stay
Herta
in her
from
space
like
station.
the
I'm going to have to
from like the
modify your
start of the
wording
game
here.
because I feel
This
like
little
she
twerp can only
changes
stay
a lot
temporarily until the research is done.
like throughout the story, you know?
Maybe I'll lose interest
Like at
in
first
her
her because I mean her motivation is
And
still
after
the
that?
simulator universe, even the most recent update like we're
Not
gonna
my
get.
problem.
It's a like, you know, there's like a whole new update for the
You also have another option. The Astral Express.
what was I gonna say?
If you want, you can
For
take
the
the
simulator
bus.
universe,
The
and
Express has its fair share of
it's always been her
experiences
goal,
with
and it's
Stellaron.
always
The
like her
things you're worried
main
about
like
and the answers
topic
we're
of
looking for
conversation.
are one and the same.
But it's weird how
Besides,
she does
we
like
can
change
take
a
that
lot how she
anytime you
treats
let
us and
her
how she
conduct her
talks to
research.
us as the
She's
game goes
absolutely
on.
fascinated now.
I don't know, like it's like a small change, I
Works
guess.
for me. Keeps this subject fresh too. And that way, I won't need to keep worrying about this little twerp all the time. Perfect.
Like see like the little twerp thing, but I don't know if that's more her actual character like changing, or if like the game wanted to start off more like with cliche characters, and then as the game went on they kind of got more like other characteristics. Like Herta is just the, you know, the genius. I like, oh haha, actually, you know. And but like I feel like as more characters are introduced, like Ron May, the robot dude that I cannot pronounce his name, what's his name, Steven or Stefan, the other dude, like her, she goes from the actually type of character to just more of a asshole with some care, you know.
Yes, give it some good thought. Just remember to come back often. Make an appointment in advance with Asta or Arlen so I can make time to study you.
There's no need to rush into this, Herta. Asta's in the master control zone. Let's let her have a talk with Asta first and decide for herself. I'll be waiting for you on the platform. It's no hurry if you still have things to do or someone to see. Come find me when you've made your decision.
It's insane. Well, not insane, but it's like it's pretty crazy that but it's pretty crazy how you can actually end the game by not taking her offer. I didn't know that until people started talking about Penacony, and how you can that like you could also finish the story a lot earlier than you're supposed to by rejecting Aventurine's offer, which is it's funny because I didn't want to take Aventurine's offer because I don't like Aventurine. I don't like Aventurine, and I didn't want to take his offer because I don't like him. Um, and I didn't want to take his offer, but something in my tiny brain was telling me that if I did not take his offer, I was gonna get like some sort of weird ending, and I was like, I don't want to go through that and go through the cutscene again. So I was like, let me just whatever. I'll accept it. and hopefully I won't regret this choice, which I didn't, because I found out that, yeah, if you reject Himiko, you'll get a abrupt ending, and if you reject Aventurine, you'll also get a like abrupt ending. So it just kind of it was a good thing that I decided not to experiment at that moment. Uh okay, let's go to Herta's office. Um but I keep bouncing through topics. I'm really sorry. But just quickly before I end the episode for today, um really excited for Firefly. I'm hoping I can do a, I don't want to say guide, because I am not the most knowledgeable person. Like like my knowledge is more casual. I wouldn't really say that I can crunch the numbers and find out what is the most optimal way to build a character, or way to like their team setup and stuff like that. But I do really hope I can at least do like a showcase, I guess. Yeah, showcase. But besides that, I really loved their trailer. Her trailer was incredible, and I don't know if it's only me, but there was like a certain part of my brain that connected that final scene where you hear the music, to Legend of Zelda's Tears of the Kingdom trailer, where that trailer where like it hits really hard and people went crazy for it. It reminds me a lot of each other, and I swear, I swear they're similar. But yeah, I'll probably play a clip after.
My fireflies to a flame. Life
begets death.
And I think that's a good place to end it for now. Next time we'll probably talk to Herda and finally get on the actual express.